Chapter 15 million. Revive. I always get laid. In the 1900s, I was making a woman. I thought she was nothing. I gave her a great ass at the Trump Organization, and over time, she became a powerful wizard. When I was going through times, I needed some delicates, so I asked her to suck my penis. She said, "Donald, fuck you." Later I found out she died, and I was glad. Over the years, I have made many realities. Some are horrible, and some are not. But I find that most people regret their miserable life. One interesting story that took place in space was about a young god who was and is a fucking loser. He played the nationwide tour for 4.85 billion seconds, ultimately achieving nothing. For 3 years, he would play with his balls, practice genocide, and thought of the world as virtually his cock. So now I have instructed the New York State Court of Appeals that after he nukes Florida, just respond by saying... Anyway, the fact is, NBC really wanted to have anal sex with Martha Stewart. So I said, sure, you have to come on people who mess with you. Richard Richardson also failed with his poor copies of the Nazis named The Red. When Mark did his show on ABC called The O'Reilly Factor, it was an immediate meme. I told the New York Daily News, I thought Cubans were terrible. Time will prove me right. With Rosie O'Donnell, it's a lol. Rosie O'Donnell is a faggot. She is a disgusting pig fucker. She attacked Kellogg's because Clay Aiken put his hand in her ass. Ultimately, you too poop will fail because of Rosie. One day, I got a call from Donald Trump. He said, I'm not a big fan of Donald Trump. I said, what do you mean by this? He said, China's ripping us off. Then he hung up. It was the dumbest phone call I think I've ever had in my life. Here's the point. I think I can cure degeneracy, but I won't, because it would be fun. You know why? Because I have the biggest hands in the world, and you are just a schmuck. It's true. That's why I tell people. An athlete friend of mine called me one day and told me he had a long dick. He said, Mr. Trump, communism is great. I said, why? He said, well, I don't know. I said, listen, you have to kill yourself. Never call me again. Getting even is not always even. Sometimes it's just gay. An example is my dealings with Satan. He and I fought quite a bit, but in the end, I won. I sold him a company called Crap International and robbed him blind. Immediately after the deal was made, he went insane. I beat my meat, he would shout. In any event, he is dead, but I will miss him. I love getting screwed. Yes, it's true. Rare. One time, a company came out in New York City, so I immediately sued for copyright infringement. I felt very good about this. It just shows that you have to play Trump in the game. Recently, I had to fire the government for incompetence. They were basically stealing our money. They know it's the truth, but won't tell you because they think you're stupid. After that happened, I became the ultimate ruler of the universe. For some reason, the media doesn't like me, but I don't care because the media's horrible. Tell me about it in 8 years. To sum it up, you're a loser and I'm a winner. Deal with it.
God Emperor